guacamole, Mexican white rice with corn, butter, with chipotle and lime.
So what all is in the broth?
It's achiote, tomato, chipotle. It's clearly a controlled dish. Maybe I'm playing it safe with this dish, but I'm here to share who I am.
Whew. Okay.
I would dip it here, mix it with the rice. The perfect rice. Enjoy.
Oh, not this crap again. Come on. Watching a werewolf movie and I forgot to exit all the way out.
When Manny originally talked about his concept, he wanted to do the guacamole. I bought him some.
All right.
I wanted him to try this.
So,
Stand out in the crowd.
how's it going, Durs? I'm going to take care of the babies here in a second. I promise. Today I'm just... I didn't know that you could get to the point where coughing would hurt your ribs without spending like 2 or 3 nights coughing because you're sick. As it turns out, first of all, I'm a bitch, and I'm going to say that with my whole chest because I went 3 rounds on Thrill of the Fight 2. Then I basically did pull-ups till failure. And, like, yesterday I was sore, so I didn't lift things over my head. And today I was even more sore for most of the day. I coughed because I ate my eggs too fast, because I do boiled eggs for protein. It felt like my ribs were bruised.
I haven't used that knife yet, so it's really sharp.
Apparently, whatever I did targeted my my abdominal muscles all the way down my stomach. My lats are sore, my biceps are sore, my shoulders are sore. I've got muscle groups that are sore that I don't think I've ever felt before. So, yeah, I think it's a successful workout. But at the same time, yeah. Well put, honey. Hey, DX Sang, Adang. Well, my day's going. Whether it's going well, oh my God. Whether it's going well is up for debate. Spent most of my day in pain, but I still managed to get 12 miles walked. It's possible that your ribs are how would I bruise my ribs? I just played a boxing game and didn't box anybody.
And made it beautiful. I mean, it was like so artfully made.
I'm fucking so done with being human, I swear to God. I swear to God.
That carrot salad was fun.
That's some bullshit.
It was fabulous, okay? I will dream about that carrot salad. And the fish I love.
Thank you. I went for the nerd look. My eyesight's actually surprisingly not that bad. I still, should not drive without my glasses. Come on. And clipboard. Cash App. Go over here.
I did, because I don't particularly like fish boil, so I wanted to do something that was completely different and maybe like.
That's not what I was going for. What the fuck is going on? Okay.
I've had peanut slaw before.
All right.
You obviously, invented it. Is it called the old?
Draw a pizza.
I really loved it. All you did really nice.
With what? Do you think I have a piece of paper handy? We have pizza sitting on the stovetop, but all right. So let's go and take care of these little critters.
I tell you.
Oh fuck.
I could not be more happy. You know, my vision was to be.
I ain't got a whiteboard. I'm white and I might make you bored, but I ain't got a whiteboard handy at this exact moment. Okay. Who's ready for some tarantula slings? 40 degrees. All right. So. Gently grab this guy.
I feel like it was just more so like not recovered mentally, kind of threw me off my game. Obviously, the cut had an impact on the day, but otherwise, how were you feeling? I thought I was going to be able to like impart a lot of flavor with kimchi and gochujang. And then there was this hair countryside. The tofu fell apart. I think if you would have kept the pieces of tofu later.
Now, we have ourselves, technically, it's like, bitch, why are you up on the side of your cage? 40 degrees is not quite Eskimo weather, but it's close. Why? Girl, seriously? Alright, well, tarantula gonna do what a tarantula's gonna do. Okay, we're gonna gently pick this one up.
It tasted like a raw casserole, like before you bake it, and it doesn't.
So this is one of our Monocentropus balfouri slings. They're also called a Socotra Island blue baboon tarantula. Just, they are so tiny. Look how small these containers are. They're smaller than adult house spiders. Another one right there. Another balfouri. They're not quite molting yet. Oh, that one's not molting yet either. Alright, and this is the cobalt blue tarantula, and she's got herself hidden in that den of hers. Now, cobalt blue tarantulas are far more likely to stay hidden all up into adulthood due to the fact that they are what's known as fossorial species, which means they tend to like to stay far away from anything that might bug the fuck out of them. So we rarely get to see her. The most we generally get to see of this tarantula is what she does with her den. And I guess that's the way she likes it. This one is named, the cobalt blue, is named Sugar, after Sugar Daddy Durs, the main man that has funded, well, most of our animal husbandry endeavors. We're going to see how much money is spent tomorrow, and hopefully we'll be able to turn around and buy the new cage. But we are already down to $400 in the general bank account. We still have the $100, right?
That's still on your cash app.
Good.
We're not transferring that until we go to buy the cake.
Okay, we still have the $100. The rest of it needs to come out of the paycheck because the Durses and a few others have already given us like well over $500, and we keep putting it into an account where it doesn't belong, And before we have a chance to spend it on a new cage, it gets spent on the house. And it's just like, fuck. Uh-oh.
Thank you, chefs.
Why are you putting on your monocle? That's right. Durs is the procurer of funds for this group. I'm trying to be gentle. The idea of owning tarantulas is that you're trying to give them a life worth living while in captivity. A life that represents what they would be encountering out in the wild, other than, you know, the massive amounts of predation that they'd be encountering. Unfortunately, most juvenile tarantulas do not make it to adulthood. That is why tarantulas tend to have thousands, hundreds, if not thousands, of offspring per clutch, is because the odds are stacked against them. Not even from birth, from before technically they get out of the egg sac. What? Oh my god! Why, thank you. Durs.
You don't have to.
I mean, I ain't gonna turn down money, but Durs, you have literally given us so much money. At this point, it really should be up to us to cover the other portion. Now, that being said, tomorrow, what we can put into savings, we put into savings. We need to start prepping for this. We're fucking adults, for crying out loud. This should be well within our wheelhouse. Now this is our juvenile. Oh, look at the booty. It looks so much bigger on camera. This is our juvenile Arizona Blondie. She is a peach. She is probably the gentlest juvenile tarantula I've ever encountered. She's doing the booty wiggle, and she doesn't even have a prey item in her mouth. She's just a happy little critter. That's a happy spoon. That's happy spoon. Definitely one of my favorites. She acts as a juvenile the way that Little Bee acts as an adult. She's super calm. So we're going to take this, put it over the top, and snap that back into place. She is an arid species tarantula, which means we don't necessarily have to focus too much on making sure that the humidity level in her cage stays at a certain level, because the level it's supposed to stay at is low. All right. Now, we're going to go and take care of the other small cage dwellers while we have the chance. How is your cage now? To just go and get that dirt in there. Especially now that she's wrapped around her dish. If we have enough time, we'll go and do that. God. I've got a patch on the side of my foot that is itching like a motherfucker. All right. Am I on all messages? All right. Kiddo, did you? Why is there now dirt on that side of the cage? That's where I was looking in at you, you little shit. So, this is a Harpictira pulchripes, though it's really hard to fucking tell because this little shit, every time I go and I find a new location, like a new spot to kind of peek in there and take a look at it with the camera, He's either added extra layers or he's put dirt down the side so you can barely see. Look at that. He is an African species of tarantula, typically found in grasslands and other arid climates. They are said to be the nicest old world species, the most, maybe not nicest, but the calmest old world species. That being said, he's thrown up a threat pose more than once. So for being calm, he sure is extremely anything but. We really should just go and put a door in right there. All right. This is Gem. Gem is a Lasiosianosazamai, formerly known as Pteranopelmosazamai. The common name for these is a Brazilian blue-violet tarantula. Now, this is a confirmed male. He has hooked out. He has shown that he is, in fact, ready to mate and try to cultivate a whole freaking slew of babies. My ability to rhyme is shot. I got one good poem out today that is a clapback at all of the shit that I've had to deal with as a moderator on that workout group. It's a fucking clapback. And I need to go and get that posted up and shared. All right, Durs, have a good night. Thank you for stopping on. You were once again the first one here on the live stream. Okay, well, other than my wife, but you're always the first. Because here with me. These guys are terrestrial, which means they live on or under the ground. They typically like to, as juveniles, burrow quite effectively. However, as they age out, other species, the males get to a certain age, they shy away from trying to get under the dirt, and they start doing all they want to above the dirt. They are all about that nonsense. Now, this one has stopped creating sperm web, but his brother from another mother, who we were hoping was going to be a female, still has a few popped up in a few corners. So I'll show those to you guys here shortly. And then after we're done with him, we will go over the poem that I crafted that I hadn't shown yet because it did not share with my wife. I was supposed to. All right. Here we go. This is Blue, the Brazilian blue-violet tarantula. He is our other male Lasiosianosazamai. He's got a sperm web right there. And he's got two more that he has set up in this cage. One over there. So if we had a female, he would definitely be knocking her up and then likely becoming food, because that's all males in most species are good for, is it's wham, bam, I fed you, ma'am. They literally become sustenance for the now pregnant female to help them rear their children. Now, we're not going to go and pour any more water in here because the humidity in this cage is already top notch. Don't want to overdo it, because when you overdo it, you wind up getting mold in the cage. You don't want mold in the cage. You also want to keep an eye out for any sign of pests in the cage that shouldn't be. Ants. I'm so stoned right now. Lucky. How does it feel to be that level of lucky right now? I was cleaning up the house and I stumbled upon a little black canister that I recognized as a canister had a joint in it, and I picked it up and I was like, clack, 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 clack. I'm like, oh, that's so tempting. So tempting. You guys have no idea. THC therapy is supposed to be mixed with a drink, not. Dude, been there, done that. You're going to be high for 2 days, my guy. You're going on a trip on your favorite my favorite rocket ship. Found that out the hard way. They said that you're supposed to drink like a third of it.
It was like 3 servings. There were lines.
Freaking, it was this big, right? And I thought to myself, I wonder what would happen if I drank the whole thing. That was a mistake. I think I drank it either the day or the day before the day. We were supposed to go and have breakfast with my wife, her mother, and her grandmother. And I was falling asleep in my food.
To the point my mother sent him to the car.
To take a nap. But
And she was not healthy.
yeah, so we learned a very valuable lesson that day. That much THC makes me its bitch. I'm not unfamiliar with this spaceship. Oh, if you haven't tried that oil stuff, it may have the same control mechanisms, but let me tell you, that ship stays up there a little bit longer. Whew. No, it's totally different. We're talking, the stuff that I drank?
Oh.
That stuff. Now, what she's referring to is the dab. The dab. Oh my God. So, when I went to go and visit my brother in California, his friends offered me a dab. And I was not told that you're not supposed to hold in the smoke from a dab. So I took it, I breathed in, and I held it. And I held that shit for like a minute before my brother looked over at me and goes, "Oh shit, breathe out, breathe out, breathe out, breathe out, breathe out." I did so, and he goes, "You're about to go on a trip, my guy." And on a trip I went. When they tell you you're not supposed to, there was at one point I started almost like I was having a seizure. You know when you start kicking because you're falling asleep too quickly and your brain thinks you're dying? Yeah. Something like that. My brother goes, "Oh, no, we don't want any of that." I had last time I showed, oh God. Holy shit. So you took a little bit too much. It's fun. First time I did a dab, I got puke high. I went on a fucking trip to another dimension, man. If I wanted to just say fuck the world and not deal with anything, wanted to get stupid high where I was stuck in place for 48 hours, I would do dabs again. I would fucking like that. That's the kind of over the top getting high that you hear about and you think hard drug users are doing, but it's not hard drugs. It's just marijuana. Very concentrated weed. Yeah. And if the fucking federal government would just legalize it already, it's less damaging than alcohol. And yet alcohol is Still allowed to persist. Eight hits and oh, buddy. Throw up drunk doesn't even begin to fucking touch what you probably were. You probably weren't even like in a human frame of mind. You were 6 shades of purple to the wind, my guy. 6 shades of purple to the wind. So these are dubia roaches. They are a tropical species of roach, generally speaking found in the wild down in Brazil, down in South America. They are considered the best or one of the best feeders that you can give to your animal. Mad honey. You mean the hallucinogenic honey? First of all, to the people that are going and getting mad honey, mad respect for trying to collect shit folks wrecked. Probably left them wrecked, come to think about it, because you gotta go and face the bees that are like trying to protect those hives. You come down with all of that fucking honey, probably covered in stings, and God knows what's in that venom. Holy shit. Whew. Talk about a bad trip. So when it comes to these animals, they are non-venomous. They're technically non-toxic to those that want to follow the WEF's logic and start eating insects. These are probably where you'd want to start. I don't eat them. The only way you'd get me to eat one of these is if somebody dropped $1,000 into my account, and it would be pan-fried, my guy. Itches for weeks. Oh, fuck. So just like the tarantulas, make sure that your animals have water. Give them ample food. Try not to stress them out too much. That is... And since we have you here... Ow. Sorry, it's only 8:55. We are trying to go a little fast, and I do apologize for that, but to tell you the truth, guys, my body throughout the day was telling me that it was time to sleep. That the level of bullshit that I dealt with because of how sore I was insane. Honestly, I don't think I've ever been that sore from a video game plus workouts in my entire life.
Oh, I brought that other skull in here for you to unmold.
All right, so we actually have 2 poems for you guys. So here's the first one.
I must confide that I'd never thought to speak beneath the tide, but with the tides one abides. On the list of spooks that exist are the Etiotus gulata, Neotropno spider, and the Desis formidabilis, that persist in zones I would have dismissed as areas such creatures would resist, if it weren't for an assist, said Twist. These arachnids have dens with doors built to contend with tidal trends that tend to send water past the entrance, then recede again, which is when they spend time trying to attend to hunger with prey they end. When seas go to put dens below tides, these creatures slow the metabolism so the tidal flows don't bestow woe, time sows, due to oxygen running low. Their hairs also help take care of issues that might flare due to the water that's often everywhere as it impairs water clinging to their derriere. It's a hydrophobic trick that helps with their shtick, as their pick for habitats aims to inflict issues that would otherwise restrict their ability to afflict creatures with a bite that kicks.
Well, hi,
They're nothing
Mimi.
more than a marvel
And
made
hi,
for
Al.
a life on shores ignored by other arachnids who fail to score awards for From low tides where the hunting is fair, as prey takes care to scurry everywhere, crossing paths prepared to impair his fangs and snare. Idioctis ulata are
Hey,
grand
Queen
brand
Max.
of spiders one can find in Queensland. While the Neoa trapdoor spider reconciles with living on a Hawaiian isle, building domiciles often styled using mangrove roots found in the wild. Then there's the Desis formidabilis, which are found on shores or down underground, like others who are bound to be found around coastlines where prey abounds. On Africa's southernmost coast, where the sun doesn't quite roast animals that said environment hosts.
There it is. Yay, guys, I did it. Now, this is what I worked on today.
You've no excuse not to introduce. You've no excuse not to introduce a gift to induce joy, an item whose use may reduce chances of eggs being diffused when produced. If you mean to demonstrate that you appreciate one who alleviates hate that relates to woes life creates, take a day to pay a visit where most stray inside to pray. Our creations will lay on display where one may find something to help them say what they keep tucked away. Notions of devotion that could spark oceans of emotion if only one prompted the disclosure of said notions to kick such joys into motion. Something as simple as a rose, jewelry enclosed, one
Good
chose
night,
to
Max.
propose because everyone knows a rose goes along with attempts to show how much love grows. And if you aim to please during festivities, these decorations will appease your needs with relative ease. Ornaments you can present to keep guests content that complement accents of your home often ignored when folks pour through your front door. It's seasons, whether it's fleeting or longer meetings leading to guests proceeding with ease. And as you retire around a TV or fire with those you admire to have gifting transpire, gifts you've acquired, made by those who paid for supplies to aid in their crafting escapades, will help dissuade any sorrows you're afraid might be displayed. Creations for celebrations in collaboration with elations expressed due to salutations. Your hall's blessed with the best shadow boxes we test to make sure they light when their switches break. Or you're out to buy a gift for a gala guy who seems to decry gifts most try to supply because they have an eye, or things that tie to notions that defy ideals to which most comply. They're leery of things cheery and clearly cling dearly to decor found eerie or dreary. We've got skulls you ought to give some thought as you aim to spot gifts to have brought. Dominoes or dice make for a nice vice that could help break the ice and entice. A means to amuse those whose acceptance was refused, or perhaps they never noticed social cues perfused by you, leaving you confused. Don't dread the season ahead. Instead, come see our spread, and refrain from strain obtained that pertains to those you'll entertain.
Boom. 2 poems, 1 night. You're welcome. I know. You don't usually get treated to that. And hopefully I used all of that lingo the correct way. I need to get that stitch thing for my daughter. Talking about the shadow box? Was it a shadow box? I have to review it. We got to find a way to ship it. And we got to figure out how much it's going to cost. What do you think, honey? Oh shit, we got to go and send that paperwork to the people that run the house thing. You only got one what? You only got one what? I'm so confused. 7 likes. Woot, woot.
Was it the shadow box? That's 30.
$30 for the shadow box, and we got to figure out how much it would cost to ship. But
Oh,
you only got one poem? You only got one poem. All right, so you missed the spider poem. Because that's this one right here. We can do it again. Oh my god, it's fucking gotcha.
I must confide in you all that I'd never thought the spood eyed would hide beneath the tide, but with the tides one abides. On the list of spoons that exist are the Etiodistulata, Neoatropno spider, and the Desis formidabilis, that persist in zones I would have dismissed as areas such creatures would resist, if it weren't for an assist from another who didn't miss said twist. These arachnids have dens with doors built to contend with
I only use AI to kind of create some of the pictures. I make the poems myself.
When seas go to put dens below tides, these creatures slow the metabolism so the tidal flows don't bestow woe. Time sows due to oxygen running low. Their hairs also help take care of issues that might flare due to the water that's often everywhere as it impairs water clinging to their hair. It's a hydrophobic trick that helps with their shtick as their pick for habitats aims to inflict issues that would otherwise restrict their ability to afflict creatures with a bite that kicks. They're nothing more than a marvel made for a life on shores ignored by other arachnids who failed for awards for. From low tides where the hunting is fair, as prey takes care to scurry everywhere, crossing paths prepared to impair as fangs ensnare. Idiopdistulata are a grand brand of spiders one can find in Queensland, while the Neoatropno spider reconciles with living on a Hawaiian isle, building domiciles often styled using mangrove roots found in the wild. Then there's the Desis formidabilis, which are found on shores or down underground, like others who are bound to be found around coastlines where prey abounds. On Africa's southernmost coast, where the sun doesn't quite roast animals that said environment hosts.
Not my best poem, but not my worst. It's kind of right there in the middle. Took me a minute to get that one down. I was going to end it like 3 stanzas back, but I thought that I wanted to go and dive a little bit into where the tarantulas are from before I kicked it. All right, so here we go. Let's take care of this critter first, and then we'll do the Balfouri and the fall trap we have. We might have to put that blanket up on that back wall. What we usually do is we pick up the top cages and we put a sheet down that drapes across the back to try and help catch that heat on that back wall. Really what we should do is just plastic up that back window, since we don't want any air coming through there, and the camera is no longer placed through there. What we do is we just get masking tape and we get some of the drop sheet and we cover it up to fit form, and it'll add an extra layer. Keep the warmth in here. Same with this window over here. All right, so this is our Brazilian white-kneed tarantula. She is a frequent wanderer in her cage. Duchess, no. Nope. No, Duchess. No means no. No! Oh my god, you are being such a fucking brat. Absolutely ridiculous. I told her no and I moved my hand away, and she like lunged for it to get attention. Stop it. Get out of here. I'm being harassed by my dog, who wants attention. Always. But especially when I'm trying to take care of the other animals in the house, because how dare I focus my attention away from her? She is... Can I have that water dish? Can I have it? Can I have it? Oh, that's... Alright. Okay. Now we gotta take this into the other room. We've got to go and clean out the rock. Hopefully by the end of this upcoming weekend I can just do a walkthrough with you guys and not have to worry about the clutter being everywhere. It's been kind of a slow rolling fight to get things ready for that. Tis what it is, I guess. You okay, honey? So, the idea is we run our fingers through the rock with the running water, and it'll kick up the debris and run it off the side because the debris will around. Also get rid of any excess chemicals that are in there. Perfect. And you'll know it's done when the bubbles stop showing up. Nice. Alright, away we go. Back in here to the animal room. Dog food? No. And are you okay? Alf's the one that's supposed to be high right now, but that particular statement makes me think that you've got a few... Sorry. I'm just getting you in water. You're okay. You need water, child. We got 9 likes. She is so stressed now. Like, all I did was accidentally bump her toe.
How'd you harass the scooter?
Getting her water. Water, mind you, that she needs. See, no bubbles. Clean water dish. If you... I'm going to sub for Alf so the You're My Mommy crap is in right now. What the fuck? Wait, you're subbing on Alf's account. Holy shit. I'm surprised Alf doesn't go live. Like, you would think, given how many trips on rocket ships he takes, that he would be like the Stoner Gump individual and just monetize off that shit. Yes. So when it comes to care, you want to make sure this critter has water, just like any other tarantula. You also want to make sure that the environment suits its particular genus. We're talking that it has a humid environment. We go in, we hit dry spots with water, and that does the trick. Outside of that, she gets to choose when she eats because she is an adult female. And she's not going to get a male, at least not for a very long time, because this particular species, like so many, tends to have an absolute asinine amount of babies when they finally pop off. So, no. We will not be going on that particular trip anytime soon. Ah! Oh god, fuck no. There only needs to be one Alf. And for that matter, Alf keeps getting freaking put in timeout because he says things that are too raunchy. So tomorrow, we are getting free food from the taco truck. And I dig into what I call my protein burrito from that taco truck. It has beans, cheese, it has a little bit of greens, but what it has most is beef. And between the beans and the beef, freaking straight thick with protein. It's probably not a term I should use when Alf is in the room. Is it going to let me do this? No, it was pretty much the throwing up at the thought. All right. Yeah. All right. I'm going to need this. So we didn't get as many this time around, but we did get some in our little cricket fall trap here. The reason why... Jesus. Calm the fuck down, child. The reason why we have a fall trap in here is because of that. You nasty motherfucker. You need to cool the fuck off. There you go. You got 1 minute to rethink your shit. Or you make me throw up my dinner. Calm the fuck down. boys. Here I thought his name was Alf.
Typically on a large white pen, and he'll start with a painting, and a lot of times he'll start an entirely different painting over top of that. And that's kind of where I got the inspiration to frame everything in and make it this high portrait. You're all here. I heard you were a little lonely. Honestly, I didn't miss anything.
Child.
I gotta get sealed and then get them over to the smoker.
Whenever they see this, I need to make a pizza, I need to make a couple of sauces.
There we go. All right. I'm gonna need the water dish. My dude, can I have it? Wow, he is very accepting. Normally, they're up in arms.
Biscuit, into a great biscuit, I like to learn to sew butter with my hands. I pride myself in making a really great biscuit. Really a simple task that many don't get right. Try my octopus. Oh my god, it's just so fun.
Okay, here we go. I shall return.
It's not like octopus jerky. So that's great. Cookie cutter. Got it.
I didn't get nearly as much done as I wanted to get done yesterday, so really this thing is all about having to figure it out. I'm not going to mess around with potatoes in the oven. I'm thinking about the fact that it gives the bread really nice crispy outside, like English muffin, and real fluffy on the inside, like peanuts. I'm just talking about this. I don't really know what this is. I need a minute. Hey, what's going on? Not now, dude. My heart. Stop. Let's come on my roll. I hate space around this place. If this is all burnt, I'm going to go there.
Okay. Had to get the floaties out of that water. Now these are the adult versions of the mono.
Oh boy. The bottom of my rice is burnt.
The
bitterness and
poo-poo spray for linen smell.
But the top of the rice.
I'm so confused. You're fine. Child. Bitch. Bitch. I have got to. Fuck, you know what? Fine. You're going to have a little cockeyed goddamn fucking water dish. You want to be a little cunt? Be that way. It's water. What do you think I'm doing? Jesus fucking Christ. Both of you need to tone it down. No, that's exactly what she said. I'm over here making sure she's got clean water, and she's just like, I'm gonna bite you? I'm gonna fight you. And I believe you humans say, I'm gonna spite you. One of those, all of those are technically the same fucking thing, but still. What is this Diddy Blood doing on the calculator? Is Blood Einstein? Oh, I'm so lost. John Gleber, we've been over this before, motherfucker. You better start speaking real English. We don't speak that kind of cursive around here. It makes me feel stupid. Oh, can you hear me? All right, we're back. So the Monocentrobus balfouri tarantula, which are the ones that we were dealing with before that bullshit happened. Thanks, YouTube. Monocentropas balfouri are an arid terrestrial species found on the island of Socotra in Yemen, which is why they're called the Socotran Island Blue Baboon Tarantula, or the Monocentropas balfouri. They are one of but a few species out there in the world that can actually live as a colony. As a matter of fact, these are notorious as being the best tarantulas to keep in a colony due to the low occurring cannibalism within the tarantulas midst. What in the fuck? My audio better be fucking working. It's working. Okay. Now I gotta figure out what animal to focus on tomorrow. That's because you were on the extra special sauce that was out of your grandpappy's cupboard. That stuff has been there since World War I, and you weren't supposed to partake in it unless you were ready to die. I suggest you go and seek some help. And all you heard was wop, 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 wop. Wop, 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 wop. Stop getting into your grandpappy's medicine cabinet. The chocolate bar up in there, it's got a little bit more than just caffeine in it.
Just don't sneeze.
For those who know. Oh yeah.
Right, hon?
What do you mean just don't sneeze?
Chocolate bar.
Yeah, because back in World War II, they had fucking meth in the chocolate.
Chocolate was also. Chocolate bars were also oxidants.
Back in the day, because World War I was brought up, don't eat the chocolate bar out of your grandpappy's stash.
Whatever you say.
Shh.
Alright, so now we have Michelle. Do you have table set stuff? No. Well, this is it. Michelle, can you tell us about your table? Definitely inspired by brunch today. So
Okay. So, it's Saturline now. The more you know. Not known as Zoloft. Meth is not Zoloft.
I really just want you to be interactive with this. More importantly, hi.
It feels almost weird that you're not taking it from here to
Now, this is Legs. Legs is a Theraphosa apophysis tarantula, commonly referred to as a pink leg or pink foot tarantula, not pink toe, because pink toe tarantulas are considered... Shit, what are those called? The fuck? I can't remember what those are called. Where's my tablet?
I have my people speed pretty much all set, but there's still so much.
Is it a vicularia? I think it's a vicularia. Well, I would say humanity primarily. But go ahead, give us the rundown there, John Gleber. Duchess! Duchess! No.
She was the only one to bark. What?
I don't know.
Sid, I don't want you looking.
She hasn't gotten in the litter box today, as far as we know.
You brushed your teeth since last time and she did it?
Fuck no, but she chewed on her leg. Isn't that the same?
Hmm.
It's okay. I try not letting her lick my hand either. There we go. Now, what was that?
Alright, buddy, I see it.
I don't know. Well, I was asking you because I don't know. I thought you knew. Damn, you go and you try to quiz us, but you ain't got the answers to the quiz teach. I thought perhaps that kind of information was your niche. It was. Alright. Oh, for fuck's sake. Ah! The snake's lamp's working. My phalanges.
Have you done anything like this before? I never thought in my life that would be good.
Duchess, I'm not that far from being done. And guess what, honey? It's bedtime.
Smoothie time. Maybe not as much frozen.
Yeah, but we don't want to break that. It just.
If it does that, even if it's barely heavy, it's too
All right. Here we go. We got 11 likes, guys. Woot woot. So this is the third to last animal we are showing tonight. We're gonna go show this one, then we're gonna put the next cage on top, show that one, put them both away, and go and take a look at the scorpion who just crawled out of her water dish. I hope she's warm enough down there.
because I smell wings.
We could make wings.
Do we want to do that for dinner? Actually, no.
It was really not.
Yeah, damn.
Intellectual thing. I just couldn't pull it together for some reason. I am really nervous. If I'm on the bottom, I'm hoping that my supplier.
Jesus. All right. Where did I put that freaking?
Yeah, I think overall, we had a really fun time. You can tell that you all were having a lot of fun.
I don't see where my spoon went off to. Did you watch it?
Not as far as I know.
Our chefs, we'd like to speak with Laura, Danny, and Dan. The rest of you can step aside.
It's not present in the camera control. And I need a spoon.
Our favorite tables of the day. Congratulations.
Now I got that fucking verse stuck in my head. Should be against the law. You turd. Get that song stuck in my head. Hey, hey. Don't even think about it. Okay.
Collectively, it also created nice flavor.
The marketing effect of the sauces was so stunning. They all had
Come on, child.
delicious savoriness. Dipping a beautiful piece of lobster through that sauce was like such a pleasure.
You know, I'm trying to clean your cage.
You knocked out the park. The ice cream mochi baby thing was just unreal.
Oh my gosh.
Just sensational.
I don't think there was not one smile at any point while we were eating your dessert.
I gotta say, the phyllo demands that when it came to the table as a finishing moment, it was so perfectly executed.
It was such a
Come on.
dramatic, exciting moment. That feeling was the key to the whole experience. It was very moving.
Do you see how chill she is?
Pleasure of the mountain.
You see that?
The winning chef today gave us
Ridiculous.
amazing technique and overall passion for what we put on the plate today. And the winner is Laura.
Now, child, can I clean up that mold patch you're standing on? That was my bad. I might have to get back to it tomorrow. No. Can I?
An advantage going into the next elimination challenge. Thank you so much. You can step to the side, please.
Oh, wow.
We would like to.
She's so strong.
And Michelle, please. Savannah, you're right in the middle.
Look at you.
Savannah, you did a beautiful job today.
That's
Your options
not
were
prey.
but you gave us a really beautiful
Thank
plate.
you. I need this right here. That's all I
Michelle,
want.
Eddie, unfortunately, that does mean that you two had our least favorite tables of the day, and one of you will be eliminated.
Yeah. Her dirt's going to need to be cleaned this weekend.
Michelle, how did the day go for you? The day was a little challenging. I was trying to go for a mosaic look.
Ooh, that is some potent stuff.
No show. The potato chips weren't thick enough. They broke. And then the cake. It was more like a cake than it didn't have a structure.
It felt undercooked. I knew it could go for another couple of minutes, but unfortunately I didn't have a minute. Because there were sauces and soft elements, you're almost forced to swipe everything and eat it in one bite. Do you want us to do that? I don't know if I fully thought like we were gonna take a bit of everything and put on there, maybe.
She was so calm, though. She's like, bitch, please, I'm coming out. Oh, my God. Critter was married to a tarantula. No, I've only had one living soul that I've been married to, and that is my beloved wife. You going for another walk?
Some of the ways that things were plated, we felt like you were rushed. There was one pile of panko in the corner, just the panko. Every other panko had triple pile of panko.
Panko wasn't supposed to be alone.
Now we're going to let this...
And I feel like we have to pay attention to.
Oh, all right, we're going to have to hit some of that with water.
And how they're eating the food.
No.
Yes, we do have a lot to discuss, and we'll call you back in a minute. Thank you very much.
No. She's not even stressed about it. She's just insistent. Okay. Ta-da!
Challenge that force you to be creative. I think we're seeing.
No.
The risotto was too tight. The panko felt random and dry.
Absolutely fucking not.
But I
None of you need to be getting that through your heads.
enjoyed that pesto, and they felt like they made sense together. I have a note in my notebook. What the hell is this?
Yeah, no, you're not getting out.
Michelle,
You naughty Nelly. Ah! Excuse me. Excuse me. No. You naughty Nelly. Back it up. What a little stinker. Stop trying to make that relevant.
It wasn't as aromatic on a basis, but
All right. Naughty. Underdogs? I'm pretty sure that's something dirty as fuck.
I thought that meant like where you push somebody and go under while you're pushing them. Remember on the swings?
I don't remember calling it underdogs.
Well, no, I'm not saying that's what it's called. That's not
Look. This is Ducky, our green bottle tarantula. She is tropical, yet at times arid. She likes arboreal settings, but also enjoys terrestrial. These critters live on a peninsula in Venezuela, where their environment shifts between tropical and arid consistently. So when you own one of these, misting it every other day is the proper way to care for this animal. She is off feed. We're thinking she is pre-molt. We are just waiting for the day she decides to flip over and show us her new colors. When that day comes, we might think about getting another male. Give that a go again. We gotta go and make sure that the setup is appropriate for the male too, because apparently it wasn't. Do not encourage his bad behavior. Jesus. What? Why must I tell you this? You should know this by now. When to work out what days. We're working out our abs tomorrow. The next day it's going to be squats. The reason why we didn't work out today is because my body decided to bitch out all fucking day long. My lats were sore as fuck. My abs were sore as fuck. My shoulders sore as fuck. Biceps sore as fuck. I played freaking Thrill of the Fight 2 on the Oculus Quest 3 for 3 rounds total. 3 rounds total. Then decided after that I was going to go and do pull-ups till failure, basically. That was a mistake, clearly, because for the last 2 days, it has been a real uh-oh. Did the kitty cat pee somewhere?
You're alright.
Wolf, that cat did nothing. That's not what we're going to call it. No.
Really?
Duchess, you are not hopping up on me. Get out of here. Go. Go.
Oh, that just is animal.
They're so scared. They're thinking somebody's in trouble. If I can remember, honey, I might have you work on getting
No, I'm not really.
bricks together. You might dump that brick just into the plastic container out there after it gets rinsed out. I know today we just want to go to bed. Fucking tired. All right. What? Oh.
So, at the risk of disappointing you mainly about what you bought, those batteries it maybe lasts half as long as, you know, any of the other neighboring ones. If the price is still reasonable, I don't see what the problem is, other than, you know, we don't want a whole bunch of batteries accumulating.
Fucking Jesus. Okay.
As you guys know, my restaurants, I spend a lot of time
So we don't need to clean it out just yet. This little critter went and drank all of the water she could out of her dish. Needs to be refilled. Still no sign of babies. Oh no. However, she still is not eating. You alright? In the coming weeks, we are going to be putting some sheeting over windows that we're no longer going to be using to kind of trap in heat and reduce the amount of energy that we put out. No, he's scared. He thinks you're going to step on his foot again.
Well, whose fault was that, man? I'm walking forward and he just decides to stop there.
It's your baby Snakey.
Wolf, come here, buddy.
All right. You guys probably want to look at the cat. Kitty cat. What are you Really? Really? Wolfie. Come here, Wolfie. Come on. Come here. Come on. Oh. Oh, yeah. Did the Wolfie. There's the Oliver.
Are you gonna come here?
Oh.
It's okay. Come here, buddy. Whoa. Come here.
The Duchess.
Come here.
Duchess.
Right here. Come here.
You guys have a good night. Stay safe, and remember, I better not see you on the news unless it's good news.
It's okay, buddy.
Tune in tomorrow. We are going to be doing our ab workout.
Maybe.
Core on the floor.